Overkill.
Hey everybody, it is Double Z from P1Z Gaming, and I'm back once again. I'm actually really excited because number one, it's Sonic Generations. Number two, I'm back. There's nothing else to explain, I guess. But I actually wanted to talk about my summer because actually a lot of people were starting to ask me about it. So, yeah, I'll just talk about my summer and what I was doing in Dodge City when I posted that one update video in a few. So, yeah, this is Sonic Generations, and I'm feeling very creepy right now, but just forget it. And as always, the graphics are gorgeous. For some reason, this game is actually being powered by Havok. So I'm actually shocked that Sonic the Hedgehog would use Havok, but Super Smash Bros. Brawl used Havok, so for some reason there's actually no exception to it, but at the same time it's understandable. At least it's nice to see that Japanese companies using Havok. But what it isn't really a bad thing though, so I won't really say anything about it though. Whoa. But yeah. I know that's that Havok was used for Sonic Lost World, and I'm not sure about Sonic Colors, but it was used for a few Sonic games. But they didn't use Havok for the 3DS version of Sonic Lost World because Sonic Team didn't actually develop it. So there's honestly no exception to it, but yeah. Whee! I love when that controller shakes after you hit a spring. Whee! Whee! Achievement unlocked. 15 gamer score for Ring King. Reach the goal without dropping any of your rings you collected in Green Hill Act 1. I also got some achievements because I started the game already, but I'll show you what those achievements are very, very quickly. So, you get an achievement for basically completing every stage. There's one achievement where you get worth 20 gamer score for getting rank S in 3 acts. 15 again for just getting in 1 act, and just for completing the first stage. So that's really it for now. But also another cutscene. There's actually one thing to point out about about the Time Eaters theme. The Time Eaters theme was actually hang on a sec.
He'll be here any second.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something? Surprise!
Because it's Sonic's birthday, it makes perfect sense.
You guys.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right. Happy birthday, Sonic. Hope you like this.
I like how the 2D eyes are like textures.
Like it? I love it. What?
Sonic, what's that? What's it doing?
I don't think it's actually... Oh. I actually thought I was gonna eat everyone for a second. I almost beat this game at one point, but well, poor Sonic.
Help us!
Where am I?
All right. My nose is bothering me too much, so I apologize for hitting my. All right. So anyway, as I was saying, well, I think I almost forgot what I said. Yeah. The irony about the models for the characters in most games is that they use a static mesh for the eyes, but there's no exception. I mean, they did that in Smash Bros. I'm only referring to that. I'm only referencing to Smash Bros. So much is only because the fact that what was it? That most of the characters use 2D textures, so there honestly is no exception to that. So it's honestly not a bad thing, though.
Hold down the X button for a boost of speed. Once the boost gauge on the lower left is empty, you can move
So, yeah.
to collect rings.
Ouch. Honestly, it's hard to notice. It's honestly hard to notice enemies unless you use the boost, because you won't really have to worry about it either way.
Press the B button to slide under.
You know, let's try it again. Wait, it worked. No! Oh, come on. Oh well. But so, yeah, nothing. Just forget it. I can't think. Out. Whee! Okay, I'm in a cave. You're honestly, Omocho, your voice is just much worse in a cave. Shut up. Wee. Oh, come on, really? Wait, how did I even make it? Did I just make it to a glitch? Or just an unrendered world? That was really weird. And really, that was actually very scary. Like, I thought I got lost, or just I was missing something. Oh well. Either way, that was really weird. So now I actually want to start talking about my summer because there's nothing about. So the reason why I posted the update video in Dodge City, Kansas. Was it Kansas? Yeah, it was. But that's not the point. It's because I was actually on a 5-week journey across the country learning about history, politics, and activism. And even though I actually got to see some historical landmarks and places where historical events happened, that's almost the same thing. I also got to meet with speakers who were based in the area. So one person, for example, was that what's a good one that's safe to keep on YouTube? What do you think? Okay, I'm not gonna say his name, but we have someone whose son was shot in the Columbine shootings, and he told and he's arguing over the fact that Craig is that the gun show loophole is pretty much an exception on Craigslist. And pretty much what that means is, if you don't know, you can pretty much purchase a gun without a background check at gun shows in Craigslist. So I asked him if he thought that doing an online background check would be a good idea, and he said it's a good idea, but for some strange reason, it didn't. For some strange reason, I don't know what would happen if that was the case.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo. Ugh, I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
You were only trapped for 10 minutes.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
I don't think just the life, just the color.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
Wrong Sonic. Do you not genetically understand the difference between modern Sonic and classic Sonic? Oh well. And why is Tails yawning when the world's getting restored? Alright, so Green Hill restored with 15 gamer score for just completing that, obviously. Back to game. Onto chemical plant. So, back to my this moment about talking about my summer journey. Another example was that when we were in Pennsylvania within the last few days, we started to speak more about the issues between Israel, Palestine, and Hamas specifically. And if you haven't noticed, last week in USA, well, not last week, but last month in USA Today, it was mentioned that Hamas has about 5,000 rockets. So when we went to a few speakers such as APAC, J Street, and maybe and I actually forgot who else. I asked that obviously the plan clearly is to eliminate Hamas. I was like, I'm sorry, not Hamas, but just eliminate the rockets. But if that plan fails, what do you think could be the solution? So, perhaps based on that circumstance, J Street just said that that's it. There's no other solution. But then when I asked APAC, they said that what they should do first is pretty much eliminate the people who work in those tunnels, because the tunnels that Hamas owns aren't just for sorry, why am I losing my train of thought? They're not just for transporting rockets. They're actually for, because people and trucks use it. So the first thing you have to do is just eliminate the people who use those trucks. Sorry, not the trucks, who are in those tunnels on a daily basis. Because when no one's in that tunnel, that's pretty much in some way you can just destroy the rockets with no warning. That's another one. Another good example. Good example is the fact that during the journey we got to hear two sides of the story, one side and then another side opposing it. So a good example is when we were in Texas on the first week, we spoke to someone who is against abortion, and he actually showed pictures of what abortions look like for 12-month baby. Sorry, not 12-week babies. I'm losing my train of thought. 36, 48 weeks. And he's mentioned that they're still trying to get rid of abortion clinics. And then a month later, we spoke to Nayral, who was actually for abortion. And the irony was that was not the irony, but somehow they're actually conducting research on who's on which states are pro-choice and who are not. So they actually have a book that they make every year where they just show who's pro-choice, who isn't, and what laws have been made based on abortion. So that's honestly another interesting one. One last thing I'd like to add is overall it was actually a really good experience, and in some way you can just my goal really was just to study humanity, which is a little odd, but at the same time I was able to get the experience I was looking for. So hopefully some of you will I guess do maybe something like that. I hope, but if you want to know more about this teen tour I was on, you should check out Edgar 36. That's a teen tour I went on. Yes, it's another Jewish teen tour, but that's not the point. Go to edgar.org. I'll just put it in. I'll just do something about it just so it's easier. Again, it's etger.org. Edgar.org. ETGAR. Are you kidding me? I am bluffing all day. Jeez Louise. Not funny.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that's why
Tails is familiar.
Really nervous for some reason.
So,
You're right, Tails.
Edgar.org, ETGAR.org. I said it perfectly. Yes. So, part of chemical plant is restored. Now I need to play. You got a red star ring. Yay. The thing that's actually really irritating is, usually it actually, not usually. The first time you launch the game, it takes a while for the game to load when you're switching characters, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's honestly nothing wrong with it. So, yeah, there's really just no exception to it. Sorry, I was just checking how long I've been recording for. It's not really a problem. I just like how the music composer decided, for the most part, just to take the original Genesis theme, convert it to stereo. Well, it was already stereo. Never mind. Remove the lower the volume. Add a little echo, and then add realistic drums. You can't really hear it, but if you kind of look up the soundtrack, you should probably be able to find something. Alright. For extra life. An interesting thing is that if you compare this level to the original in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is actually a very hard game. It's actually harder than the original. Well, not really actually. I think the original was harder, but the final boss I'm still stuck on, so I'm hoping to beat it eventually. But anyway, if you compared it, it's actually a lot easier to move Sonic now across those moving platforms, the ones that look like staircases. I don't know what they're called, but either way, it's just much easier. So there honestly isn't that much doubt. Also, you don't have to. Also, you're not really affected by water that much. Just slightly. That's really it. Ouch. I honestly don't get what's the point of wiggling the left stick left and right if you're either way just gonna lose your rings. I guess maybe you'll lose less rings, but it doesn't matter. I got a B. Hey! I got an A. Can I get an A? No. Wow, I actually didn't realize. I'm actually trying to stream it, but it's not working for now. I unlocked Amy. Amy Rose.
Thank you, Sonic. Wow, you look younger every day. What's your secret?
Creep. Oh, wait, no. That's just regular Sonic. I just knew you'd come for me, Sonic, my hero. Because Sonic didn't meet Amy until Sonic CD. Which is a little ironic. Unless it's going back to 1991 when Sonic had no clue. Whoops. Find the first 3 boss gates. So, this next one is Sky Sanctuary. Sky Sanctuary's fun. I burped. I'm sorry. Let's go! I actually forgot when Sky Sanctuary was ever a level in Sonic. Probably Sonic and Knuckles, or Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I think it's Sonic and Knuckles, though. But, either way, that's not the point. It's unknown. I'll look it up later. Ouch. One thing that actually is very hard to get used to is the fact that Classic Sonic doesn't have auto lock. And it's understandable because he didn't have that in the first 3 Sonic games. Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 he does have it, but that's modern Sonic, so at the same time there's honestly just no exception. Another thing to point out is that Sonic doesn't look angry, doesn't look grumpy in this game compared to the first 3 Sonic games. Although it's really Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 because actually I take it back because in all 3 Sonics the sprite for Sonic actually looked much grumpier. If you played those games, you'll actually know exactly what I'm talking about. When was there ever a laser beam in a Sky Sanctuary? It's not a color power, because you don't deal with color powers until. Ouch! I hit my mic again. Yeah, that feels good to hit your mic. I know. He just shot it right in my face. That should have killed me. But I have rings, so there's nothing. That's a little innovative, but stupid at the same time. Don't kill me! How am I supposed to control that anyway? So the other part of my summer that I should have mentioned is the fact that I actually got to intern at Little Airplane Productions. It's the company that produces Wonder Pets, actually. So, and, pretty much, they produce Wonder Pets. So, what I was doing was actually creating a pitch book for a original show, and okay, this is how you control it. Pretty much, I was making a pitch book for a future children's show, and oh, come on, it's gonna be such a long day, wasting 8 lives. Why do I even have to control it in the first place, right? And also I got to dress up potatoes in Photoshop. The best way to put it is, pretty much, they have this show called Small Potatoes, and the way they promote it on Facebook is, they pretty much, what was that? Pretty much, don't shoot me. Pretty much the way they promote it is they have people send photos to their Facebook page, and then the staff transforms them into potatoes in Photoshop by simply using one of the potato models that they use and just giving it similar clothes that is shown that is in the pictures. So I did a few, and yeah, that's it. It was actually a really good experience, despite having a 30-minute subway ride in the city. Don't say the obvious, Mocho. Although it's actually pretty cool. Whee! The funny thing is that Sonic doesn't care, just Mocho does. That's it. It's nothing really personal, but yeah. Knuckles is definitely frozen. You can see it right in the. You can see it in the. I'll just go to it here, or I'll do something. But I'm just jumping around him. Yeah, that's definitely Knuckles. So this is definitely a Sonic and Knuckles reference. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Sky Sanctuary, yay! Sky Sanctuary. Press L. I actually never knew that. Use left trigger or right trigger to do to do a slider sharper turn. Okay, that actually does not really do anything. Okay, so you don't actually have to use left bumper and right bumper for every trick. Just, if you want to finish, just press L, left bumper and right bumper together. That's it. For all of you. Believe it or not, Noah is actually a huge Sonic fan. He actually has been in Sonic Generations, and he's been in like a majority of Sonic games. So there honestly is just no exception. It's just amazing. Hatch. Ah, no! Oh my god! I actually thought I was gonna fall! I wonder why these enemies are dressed up like Dr. Eggman / Robotnik. Oh well. Extra life. Can I get it? There you go. This actually is very sad. You'd think the target audience for Sonic is usually a younger age, and a lot of people are going to struggle making it up those stairs, unless you're just a gamer like me. Ah, come on. There's that energy crystal. There's no doubt that this looks like a Havoc map, or just at least a game engine map in general. But it's still beautiful, so I can't say anything bad about it, except for the sky mesh. As in just the sky, because it looks like an image and a spear. That's it. But I've used UDK before, so I kind of know the experience. UDK stands for Unreal Development Kit. Achievement unlocked. 15 gamer score for Eradicator. Defeat 100 enemies. Is there any achievement for Is there any achievement for I mean, just for destroying a specific amount of enemies? Well, it's unknown, but most of the achievements in this game are actually suicide. Don't you tell me to do that. Unless do it at a different timing. Wow, I've lost my train of thought again. Whee! Whee! Why does Sonic have to grunt? Well, there's nothing wrong about it. What's wrong about it is that it takes that long to, just to get up here. I actually noticed that there's a, achievement for completing the Green Hill Zone in 1 minute. I don't know, should I? I'll try to do it. You know what? Let's try it after beating the zone. That's all. Whee! How are you falling that quickly? Made it. Well, that took 5 minutes, 11.43 seconds. That actually is a very long one. Drizzle. And colorize yourself just like in Drawn to Life the next chapter. Drawn to Life joke.
Thanks for the help. Not that I needed it, but it's good to have my sanctuary back.
I knew it. What is this place? It's so white and creepy. Are you kidding? Are you talking about the sanctuary or just the world in general? Goodness gracious, you got... Oh. Challenge Act gates have appeared. So, Sky Sanctuary restored. want to show you the achievement that's clear the Green Hill Act within 1 minute. I'm not gonna do it, but I just want to try it. And you know what? If I don't make it, that's honestly fine. There's no exception. Best time 2. I'm just gonna go very fast. That's it. If I can't get it in 1 minute, then I'll just do it on my own. Whee! Ouch! Minus 16. Stop saying the obvious! I'm classic Sonic, Suka! Suka's rushing for the B word. Hurry up! Hurry! No! No! No, 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 no! Nope. Yeah, I failed. That was actually just an ultimate failure. I'm probably not gonna do that when I'm taping. I'll tape it, but not as an actual Let's Play eventually. I'll try to beat it. It's nothing, really.